What's up, y'all? Good day. It's September 19th, 2025. And I'm smoking my last cigarette until I get a job. Actually, scratch that. I told myself I was gonna quit smoking tobacco, so. So I'm enjoying my last cigarette. Gotta stop asking my mom and everybody for a cigarette. I will stop asking for a cigarette. I will stop. I hope I'm not lying to myself. So I'm recording this as a reminder to myself. You looking? I'm trying to have some faith in myself again. It's not even, shouldn't be a struggle. Like, of course, there's gonna be cravings, and I've been through it before. It's not even bad, going cold turkey. So I guess I'm not like too far along into smoking. But I guess, yeah, I gotta start doing a lot more to counteract the cravings. Whew. There's a car passing by. Just recording myself. Yeah, and so hopefully everything goes well. I'm on the opposite side of this opposite side of the corner I live on. So, um, or actually, I'm on the other side of the street I live on the corner. There we go. So, I'm at an intersection, and there is a Mustang. Oh, wow! There is a Mustang with a skull print on it, like the mouth and the eyes. It's white over red, and it's a red and black Mustang. So, and it's on the driver's side. So, symbolically, I should take this as a sign. Symbolically, I should take this as a sign. Right? I'm on the intersection. I see cars passing by. There's about to be a truck passing by. Beige. Yeah. It's my favorite color too. I love trucks, so. So symbolically, I should take this as a sign to quit. Of course, cigarettes gonna like ruin my life if I enjoy it too much. Yeah. If anybody is trying to quit cigarettes, let's take today as a sign to quit smoking. Quit smoking tobacco. I'm already a few days off from weed again. I'm not gonna give up on smoking weed just yet, but I'll give up smoking tobacco. Somewhere in the back, like faintly, like in my head, faintly, someone says, "I knew that he was lying," and I feel like that's speaking about me. What am I lying about? I know that in my life I said or wrote down I would smoke till I die. Well, there is such a thing as a revoke and a veto. So, I'll not smoke tobacco. Because I know I'm a smoker of weed and I vape. I do enjoy vape. I'll allow myself to vape because of nicotine and the stressors of my life. Well, I'll most likely quit nicotine in general pretty soon. Um, you can hear my crows cawing. I just see as soon as I looked in that direction, hell yeah. Terra Firma Foundation Systems. 866-486-7196. Go terrafirma.com. Ah, okay, I'm glad I got that on recording so I could look up what firming? Terraforming. Terraforming. Yeah, so I'll look up the company Terraforming. It's like white and white and silver cars just passed by. A white Jeep. Um, not sure of the other two. Not sure what the other two cars are, but a white Jeep just passed, and yeah, Jeeps are my favorite cars. So another silver car just passed by. This was really looking good. It's kind of giving me hope. I wonder how long I'm gonna go without asking, can I have a cigarette? You know, my mom says she won't give me a cigarette until I get a job, so I'm doing my best to take that seriously, and I don't want to bother her, because if anybody's a smoker of cigarettes, it's my mother. And if anybody's a drinker of alcohol, it's my father. So I'm a smoker of weed. I used to be a drinker of alcohol. I used to enjoy it as much as I did, or do with weed, with marijuana, with cannabis. But not as much anymore. You know, I don't really have that need or want of drinking. Like, rarely do I ever want to drink beer or alcohol anymore. So I know for a fact that if I stop caring about cigarettes, and if I stop worrying about my stress, and if I stop thinking about smoking cigarettes, I know for a fact that it will be better altogether. Altogether, it will be better. It will be better. A gray car and a white car. Hmm. I'm most likely gonna post up a quicker video to remind myself, hey, don't smoke. You know what you spoke about over the 11 plus minute video that you recorded on September 28th? No, I'm just kidding. On September 19th, 2025. 25. September 19th, 2025. It's a good day to initiate something, feel like a cycle has completed itself, and it's a good day to collaborate with people. Um, show um, some courtesy to yourself in terms of saving your energy, time, money, and space. It's a good day for those, you know. Because, like, September 19th, 2025 is reduced to 28 since it's 9/19, 2025. Add that all together individually, and it's 28 as the total. Reduce that again is 10. Reduce that again is 1. So there's, you know, there is that powerful number for people that gain influence and power and money, which is number 28. Nice dog. Hi. And then is the number 10, right? Number 10 can be for like transitions. And then that number 1, which is, initiation, asserting something, beginning somewhere, or beginning something, um, being the being the first, right? Being the winner, being, well, not everybody that's first place is a winner, you know. So, so, anyways, I could go deep into that if you want me to, guys. Like, seriously, like, take a step back. Not that deep, but for real. Wow, this video has been pretty good. I feel like I've spoken a lot out of this. I've sat here kind of contemplating out loud, you know, watching neighborly people pass by the neighborhood. Yeah, what else to talk about? My landlord came through. He suddenly started doing basic maintenance or basic upkeep, right? because I was wondering what he was doing in the front yard. He was doing yard work, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't like." I was trying to start a good conversation, but it just felt like he was. He's the landlord, right? So I don't want to be disrespectful or discourteous to him. So it's just that he was talking to me like I didn't understand, or I didn't know what he's like. No, what's up? You know, I obviously see him doing yard work, but I guess like he's an older gentleman. He's like around the same age as my parents. I think older. He probably in his 50s, or like I would say early 50 to like, I mean, I would say late 40s to like mid 50s. Yeah. So he's a white guy. He's a Caucasian guy. It's not too bad of a landlord. When I meet and talk with him, right? I don't know how my parents feel, or how my guardians feel about that subject to talk about. But I think my landlord is pretty great. Like, shit, I don't see any other landlord coming through to anybody's place and trying to help out, or I don't know. I don't want to say correct things, but like my landlord would do things to get it done, and he will like you know conduct business as practically as possible. You know, so so I saw him doing yard work, so I was like, yeah, I took the initiative to cut the backyard up because we were talking about the dandelions might might be invasive to the other neighbors. I didn't know it was gonna. I didn't know dandelions were an invasive species of plant because I appreciate the flower. So I had to cut it all. I had to cut all the growth in the backyard so it's renewed. That cycle of growing is closed. Time for a new one to begin. September 19th, 2025. It's universal day number 1. So it's a good day to start. It's a good day to begin. We can always complete things. We can always begin things and then complete it and complete it again. Right? So, yeah, guys, I don't want to be like, I just don't want to be needy or wanty of things. I do want to be independent, but I do want to be dependable, and I do want to be dependent. I'm just kidding. I sincerely mean, I do want to be independent and dependable, even if I'm dependent in some way. Like maybe not on paper, but I still live in the same house as my parents and elders and my siblings. So, and even my older and younger siblings have moved to different neighborhoods, different houses. I want to get a job as soon as possible because I need a job now. Like, I've been needing a job ever since like the mid of April. January, February, March, April. January, February, March, April, May. Right? So, ever since the beginning of April, or the mid of April, I've been needing a job. And, you know, for whatever the case is, I had to leave my last job because I needed to protect myself from certain people or things, or, you know, whether it's in the material world or spiritual world or the metaphysical world or the physical world, right? I had to protect myself, right? So I left my job. That was a driving, moving job for all service moving. They did try to recruit me again, but I told them at the time that I was not available to work, even though I needed a job. It's because I was going through things. I guess I was like in that stage of transition where I like needed to confront myself on some matters and try to build confidence and courage to face the world for what it is. Like, I shouldn't be fearing death at all. Usually on a normal day, I don't even care about myself dying. But for some reason, I was just so heightened to be protective of myself because I still want to live in this life, you know? So I still want to live in this life. I left my work, and now we're here on September 19th, 2025. And I'm looking for a job.